Hey, how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw an Among Us character as the Ghostbusters logo. So the Ghostbusters logo has the big no sign on it, right? The big cross sign with the ghost in it. But this time we are going to put the Among Us crewmate. So let's get started, okay? It's going to be simple, easy for beginners. If you're a beginner, you will be able to draw this. It's only going to be an 8-minute video. So stick all the way to the very end to get as much knowledge as you can. That's pretty much it, okay? It's going to be step by step. One thing before I do that though, if you like learning how to draw stuff step by step, if you like taking things that you know from media that you really enjoy, and I make a 8-minute lesson or so out of everything. I think the longest one on here is like 15 minutes, but they're all like 10 minutes to 8 minutes. If you like that stuff, hit the subscribe and click the bell notification. All right, that's pretty much it. And so let's get started with this thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the head. And I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to curve for the top of the viewport. The visor, sorry. Curve along the right side of the visor. Go over here, curve along the left side of the visor. Right on. Then I'm going to go underneath. So we have this like pill shape sort of thing. It's going to be for the Among Us visor. Right on. Going to go over here, and I'm going to pull a line up. Curve along the top of the head. Pull down. And maybe I'm going to pull a line in here just a bit. It's going to be a little different. His head's going to be smaller than a regular crewmate. Pull a line down here. Going to pull a line for the shoulder here. That's more like the Ghostbusters logo right there, shoulder. And we're going to have his hand coming out here, also Ghostbusters. Out over here like a swoosh, like a swoop. Outward, in for one finger, outward here for another finger. He's gonna have his hand just spread out. Outward over here. Pulling in for the thumb on this side. It's gonna pull up into the underarm. So at this point, I want to actually start drawing that symbol, that cross symbol that he's getting in the way of. So I'm going to curve a line down from here, and I'm going to pull a line across. And if you need to do that in sections, do that. If you need to pull like line here first, continue on, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to pull it in one. If you need a ruler, you can do that as well. But I don't want you to feel like it's like a labor, you know, like it's hard. Gonna pull and curve a line over here. That logo is gonna go around there, but we're not gonna draw the rest of it yet. Gonna go over here down. And I'm gonna mark the line where it would be. Same thing over here. All right, so we have that logo, right? On the logo, on the Ghostbusters logo is gonna be that cross over there. Gonna go down here and have the other hand sticking out, just like that hand, right? So it's gonna stick out of here, go out, one finger, another finger, another finger there. And we're gonna have that thumb back here as well. Right on. Line up. Okay. And so what's going to happen is you're going to, over here, go back to this arm, and we're going to pull down. You're going to see his body come down. You're going to see his body. It's going to take shape. All right. Okay. Go down here. You're going to see the rest of his body. Curve down. And you're gonna have a line over here. It's gonna have like a bend in his waist. They have that in the Ghostbusters logo. And so now what we're going to do here is we're going to find the inner circle of this. And so this one might be a little tough, so I'm going to need you to kind of concentrate on curve. I'm going to connect that line there. And we're going to curve over here to this. See this? We want that little half circle thing. So if you need to measure it out, if you need to do it in like pencil first to measure it out, do that. Another trick I can show you is you go along here and you mark dots, like one dot. See that one dot? You shouldn't be able to see it that much. That's just because I marked it right here. Maybe a little dot right there. See, like just little dots so that you can move them around kinda if you need to. But those little dots will you can kind of connect the dots essentially with a curve, obviously. So right here, I'm going to curve here. Go over here, let's say this side, I'm going to connect that. And I'm just going to keep going. But that's the connect the dot method if you ever need to do that. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Depends what it is. We're going to do it again actually for the outer circle of this, all right? So for example, we're going to find the outer circle of this guy and we can just mark the dots. So I'm kind of approximating like what a circle is going to be over here. So there has to be like a curve. Maybe like so. It's going to curve around there. And like you're kind of thinking how thick is this circle going to be? You want it to be as close to the same everywhere, right? Think about the space from this down here, right? Try to make that as similar as possible all the way across the board here. Right on. So let's start that out. Like, so let's go over here. Then that's that. If you need to turn the paper, that's another thing you can do. You can absolutely. Why did that light turn off? Maybe it's the ghost. I'm not going to turn the paper because I'm doing a demonstration here for you. So I don't really have that luxury. But, you know, feel free to do that if you need to. Yeah, see, it's a little bunchy over here. It's a little pretzel-y. So I can kind of extend that over here. Over here as well. Just a little bit, maybe make that line a little bit thicker. You can always move things around. But for the most part, that is it. That is the Ghostbusters logo with an Among Us character in it. I hope you found that easy. It should be easy, except for maybe the circle right now and you got to work on, but you can make that easy, right? Everything has a system behind it. I want to thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like and hit the subscribe, like I said earlier, but also share it with a friend that likes Ghostbusters or likes Among Us, or maybe someone who likes both will really, really enjoy it. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video, and keep it easy.